What's up everybody, my name is Frankie and welcome to my Merkaba. In today's video we're going to talk about the full moon in Aquarius and the transits around it, and we're also going to pull some cards. So when the moon is full, it represents a peak of energy. It represents the highest point. So around the full moon, emotions could be at an all-time high. There could be a lot of fights, probably a lot of just high emotions all around. So with Aquarius energy, Aquarius is all about innovation, change, removing of the old and bringing in of the new. So this full moon is also going to be a blue moon, right? So a blue moon happens when there is a full or new moon in the same astrological zodiac sign in the same lunar month, I believe. It's the same lunar month or the same astrological month. I'm not too sure on that. I've only been studying astrology for a year now, so take everything I say with a grain of salt and please do your own research. I'm just a channeler and I love astrology, and I felt really inclined to record this video today. So yeah, I really want to emphasize the fact that I've been studying astrology for only a year now, and that's not that much time. But in this time that I've been studying astrology, all the information has just been like remembering. It's not even learning, it's remembering, you feel me? So yeah, take everything I say with a grain of salt, and please do your own research, but trust the reading portion of this video because when I do my readings I go off. So let's talk about the transits that are surrounding the full moon in Aquarius. I want to emphasize something that Jess from Bahati Life pointed out about the full moon, and specifically when it's happening. So the full moon is gonna be happening at 8:03 a.m. I believe, and it's gonna be happening at the latest degree. Mind you, the moon is 17 degrees into Aquarius at the moment, so it's been in Aquarius for a day and a half already. So when the full moon happens, it's gonna be happening at the 29th degree. At 8:42 a.m. the moon is gonna move into Pisces. So about 41 minutes after the Aquarius moon goes full, it's gonna go straight into Pisces. Just take a mental note of that. So we have the sun, which is 28 degrees into Leo. The sun is gonna be entering Virgo tomorrow at 5:29 p.m. So with those two things pointed out, Jess from Bahati Life said that this is going to be this represents endings of the cycles, endings of all the old. This is like, this theme has been present for the past 2 years, right? But tomorrow it's going to be emphasized. So tomorrow it's going to be at its peak. It's going to be at its peak, I feel. So this is endings of old cycles and bringing in of new cycles. We have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So I was just shuffling and I pulled this card out. So I feel like a lot of people are going to get intuitive upgrades. A lot of people are gonna wake up. You feel me? Just wake up. Just like there's been a lot of people that have been ignoring the truth, and tomorrow is just gonna be the wake up. Like, it's just gonna be like, y'all can't ignore this shit any longer. So with the sun's transit, let's talk about the sun's transit. So the sun in Leo is currently squaring Lilith, the black moon. Lilith represents the shadow self. Lilith represents our desires, our instinctual self, our sexual side, you know, all of the shadow aspects of ourself. The sun represents our core. So with Lilith, the black moon being in Gemini, it's really communicating. It's really showing us who we truly are. It's really showing us, you know, there is this part of yourself that you are not talking to. That there's this part of yourself that you are not confronting, right? The sun is going to be shining light onto that. The sun is really shining light onto that shadow aspect of ourselves. We also have the sun opposing Jupiter in Aquarius. The sun has been opposing Jupiter in Aquarius for some time now. But with the sun opposing Jupiter in Aquarius now, with the full moon, Jupiter being higher knowledge, higher learning, wisdom, all of the higher self aspects, and it being in Aquarius, it's like it's revolutionizing our spirituality. It's revolutionizing all that our ability to learn. It's revolutionizing all of the Jupiterian energy, if that's even a word. So with it opposing the sun, it's really questioning. I feel like there's a lot of questioning going on. A lot of questioning going on, especially with the Saturn trining the North Node in Gemini. Saturn trining North Node in Gemini. Saturn being our morals, our standards, our mundane self. You know, our Capricorn self. Saturn rules Capricorn. All of the structures, all of the. It's really emphasizing the release what does not serve you energy. So 3 cards just popped out. We have the 5 of Wands, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the Fool. Wow. So the Fool, it represents new beginnings. It represents the beginnings of a new journey, right? And we have the 5 of Wands, which represents conflict. This is the card of conflict. This card, it purely represents conflict. Now, I feel like with the 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands is representing. 10 of Wands represents the energy of overburdened, right? It represents the energy of it represents burnt out energy. So I feel like a lot of people are just they're done fighting people. They're done fighting their family members because, you know, their family members don't agree with their spiritual beliefs. Your family members are just not supporting you. Your friends are not supporting you, and this is making you feel burdened. This is making you feel like you can't tread any longer. This is making you feel like you just can't, like you just shouldn't go on longer, right? Now, this new journey is going to let me focus on it. This new journey is going to have you detach from all these people, right? They're not gonna leave your life indefinitely, but they're most definitely just gonna, you know, it's gonna feel like they're non-existent. It's gonna feel like they're non-existent, and they're just like a shadow. You feel me? And you know, it sucks to be in that type of well, for me, I feel like it sucks to be in that type of space. But when the people that you love, that the people that claim that love you are not supporting you, then you just need to cut them off. Honestly, not cut them off, like, you know, just, I don't know, dude. Honestly, it's up to you. But I do feel like this energy is just going to have you detach from these people. This energy is going to have you focus on yourself more, as you should be. You know, for me, I live with my family. My family supports me to a certain extent. So, yeah, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that, and it wasn't always like that. It took a while. It took a lot of arguments, a lot of explosions, a lot of running away for them to finally accept my spirituality, to literally just like leave me alone, honestly, like to stop making fun of me, to stop, you know, telling me that I'm a satanic devil worshiper, because y'all don't even go to church, y'all don't even read the Bible. Like, bro, hop off. You feel me? So yeah, it takes time, and I feel like this is what's gonna happen for you guys. It's gonna be, you know, you guys are just gonna detach from these people. But if the relationship is meant to be sustained, then you guys will fall back on. You guys will, the relationship will reignite and be stronger than ever. So I don't want you guys to feel bad about detaching. I don't want you guys to feel like it's your fault, because it's not. It's nobody's fault. It's just the natural cycles. That's how cycles do. Cycles end and new cycles begin, right? This is what this energy is trying to show us. This energy is trying to show us that this old cycle needs to end. This old cycle is not serving you. It's not serving anybody that is trying to be in alignment, right? This cycle needs to be ended. So I'm splitting the deck, and I have the Moon card showing up, and I have the Ace of Pentacles showing up. Pentacles represents earth, material, money, all of that stuff. The Moon represents intuition, emotion, divine feminine. So a lot of people are gonna follow their intuition and secure the bag. Okay, y'all are gonna secure the bag doing something that you love doing. So if there has been a business idea that you have been putting off for the longest, now is the time to bring it back up, because I know you've been thinking about it. I know you've been thinking about it. So stop playing with yourself. And would you rather work for somebody or work for yourself? Work for somebody and work for them. Work for a business that you don't like working for, that you have no interest in, that you're just trying to collect the bag. You know, because we gotta do what we gotta do to survive in this world. You know, it sucks. It really does truly suck, but it is what it is. But there's other ways. There's ways around it. You can say fuck it and follow your intuition, follow your spirit, and bring that passion into fruition. That's that Neptune opposing Mercury and Mars energy. Mercury represents the mind. Mars represents action, assertion, and willpower. So this is all about bringing our thoughts, bringing all of the stuff, all of our ideas into fruition, right? We're not dreaming about it anymore. We're doing it. We have the Empress reversed. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And then we have the Justice card upright. So with the Empress reversed, I feel like there's a lot of people that are really cultivating that inner garden. Really nourishing that inner garden. Really just watering their internal plants, watering their internal garden, nurturing their internal garden. This is what the Empress card represents. Empress card represents nurturing the divine feminine, all of that stuff. Nine of Pentacles represents reaping what you sow. Now the Justice card, this is representing the balance. So we're coming to an equilibrium. We're coming to an equilibrium in our mind, body, and spirit, right? I feel that a lot of people have been like in a state of confusion when it comes to their morals, their beliefs. Everybody is just trying to figure out what's working for them, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. And this energy, all these transits are helping us bring all of this into fruition. All of these transits are helping us remove the old, release all the stuff that don't serve you, and bring in the new. Ooh, we have the 7 star sisters, star body, and star brothers. Okay, so a lot of star energy within these 3 cards. So the 7 star sister says birthing new creations, tapestry of life and expression. If that's not confirmation, then I don't know what is. I'll give y'all a second to sit with that card. Our second card is Star Brothers, Horus energy, loyalty, trust, and protection. Our third card is Star Body, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. So if these 3 cards were in confirmation of what I was saying earlier, then I don't know what more confirmation y'all need. But with this energy, we're really just bringing all this stuff into fruition. But y'all need to trust. Y'all need to trust the divine. Y'all need to trust your spirits, okay? Because we're getting activated. Our light bodies are getting activated over here, okay? Now, if you can't trust, then your light body is not going to be activated. You need to trust the crazy self. You need to trust that full energy within you, okay? That full energy, because that full energy is going to help you heal your inner child, right? I know your inner child was suppressed, all of the stuff that you were told when you were a kid. You know, you can't be this, you have to finish high school, go to college, work that 9 to 5, and hopefully in college you'll find a career that you love doing. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works for some people. Some people just really love doing something that is just purely unconventional, something it's not a normal career path, right? Oh, shit. Wow, that was really channeled. That was super channeled. I don't know what type of career path y'all are going down, but whatever is securing your bag is a career path, okay? A career path does not have to be going to college and studying a subject. Google is free. You can study a lot of shit through Google. It may not be you have to be careful about, you know, where you get your sources from, where your sources are coming from, but you can get a lot of knowledge through Google. And you know, books, most books are pretty cheap, you know. Most astrology books are not more than $30. You know, you don't have to, you know, well, for me, you know, because I love studying astrology, my learning astrology book was like $20. So yeah, y'all can find ways. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to challenge you, right? It's meant to get you uncomfortable so that you can get comfortable again. Let's pull some self-care oracle to see how we can care for ourselves. So we have sex as our first card popping out. We have sex. So sex, it doesn't have to be literal sex if you're celibate, if you just don't like having sex like that, if you don't have anybody to have sex with. This can be having sex with yourself. I like having sex with myself on full moons because since the full moon represents the highest energy, the peak energy, releasing, I like to just embody that energy. Semen retention is not really my thing. I know that that's something that's really emphasized in the spiritual community, and it is for some people, but for me, that's just not my thing. So I do a form of semen retention. You know, I wait until the full moon to release. So yeah, that's a while to hold it in, to be honest. But sex doesn't have to be literal. Sex is creation, right? Sex. What have we been talking about? You know, creation, bringing in your dreams into fruition. So yeah, the one way you can care for yourself is by paying attention to your thoughts and emotions and bringing into fruition the hobbies that you've been wanting to do, the hobbies that you've been wanting to enact, and all of the your passions. What are you passionate about? Bring that shit into fruition. You feel me? That's sex as well. You know, bringing stuff into fruition, create, just purely creation. Be still. Yeah, be still. Flow like water. Okay, so we have be still and flow like water. So be still and flow like water, but do not be stagnant. All right, be still and flow like water. So these two cards are saying, don't force shit, bro. Just don't force anything. You don't have to force anything. What is meant to be simply is going to be. It is, right? You don't have to force anything. All you have to do is put this amount of energy, and the universe will guide you to do the rest, right? It'll feel like channeling, honestly. So don't force anything. Just think about what are you passionate about? What have you been trying to do? You know, start doing it. Start researching. Start doing. You feel me? But don't do too much, because if you do too much, then you're gonna be in that 10 of Wands energy. You're gonna be burnt out. You feel me? If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. Turn post notifications on for my future videos if you don't have it on already. And if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, subscribe, because there's many more videos like this to come from. I also am starting to do vlogs, and in my vlogs I like to do some live action shadow work. You feel me? So there's some things that I experience that triggers that shadow self, and I talk about it. You feel me? I feel like that's super important to do. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, you already know, do all the things that I already mentioned, and I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. So yeah, enjoy your full moon. Release, write down what you want to release. Just simply write down, I release everything that does not serve me. Burn it safely. But if you like working with fire, then burn it, okay? If you don't, just rip it up and throw it away. It's all about the intention that matters. So with these full moon rituals, you know, you really want to put your all into it. You know, really believe that you're going to release. Believe. It's all about belief. Belief system is like the #1 thing when it comes to manifesting and, you know, creating your own reality. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, and if you did, you already know, click the like, subscribe, turn post notifications, and most definitely comment if this resonated. All right, I love y'all so much. Have a wonderful full moon. Catch you on the next video.